What's going on, guys? Welcome on back to episode 9. So, continuing from episode 8, I also lost the footage for this one. This is going to be a longer episode than the previous one. There will be some certain skips, but pardon me. I shall see how the episode goes. Not sure what the final length of this episode is going to be. So in the previous episode, we did the assault in the control room skip, that bridge skip. So I end up despawning all the enemies. Unfortunately, I do not know of any sort of skips like that in this level. There aren't as many enemies when it comes to the Covenant. However, the Flood is another story. I do seem to lose where I go a lot of the time. Like, I never know where certain enemies are, that sort of thing. So here, I feel like there's I thought I remember there being a shotgun around there. Just because of the shells, like the ammunition that's there. However, I'm actually mistaken, and I could not ever actually find anything like that, unfortunately. So I just end up deciding to continue off where, like, just continuing as per normal for the level. Let me think. How did I do this level? I ended up getting... I was surprised about that one. So I did remember that we do encounter the Flood in this level. Don't like the Flood. The Flood sucks. As I say numerous times for the next few episodes. So this is episode 9. When we get up to episode 10, we're back to normal. It will end. So Halo 1, the playthrough of Halo 1 on Legendary does end on episode 17. I will be doing all the editing for that first and getting all that ready before I start recording Halo Reach, because I've got plenty of content for Halo 1 ready to come out. But I also do need to do some recording for my Minecraft series and Pokemon. As you have noticed, it has been quite a while since they have been released. My main reason for that was Christmas time was coming up, and I did want to focus on at least finishing Halo 1 so I could enjoy some Halo when it comes to that. As you'll have noticed, though, this series is going to go on for a while, because considering I'm playing through all the Halo games in Legendary. There are a few skips. There's one skip that I know about in Halo 5 when I get around to that, which will help me get through a particular fight towards the end of the game. When I did my original playthrough of Halo 5 in Legendary, I didn't like this fight. I was stuck on this fight for a long time. I ended up restarting the level at one point, simply because I gave up on that fight because I wanted to try and get some better weapons. I was losing a lot of the time. I had no idea where I was meant to go. Well, that's not really true. It was more of a massive boss fight that I was not doing so well. They were literally one-shotting me, and it wasn't very fun. Now you can see that Jackal's just not wanting to die. I ended up having to put my entire clip into him nearly, and that wasn't very fun. I did not enjoy doing that. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm kind of getting overrun by grunts and jackals. Jackals are probably my least favorite enemy, simply because of their shields. They won't be too bad in later games, even though there is the Jackal Sniper. That is the one thing that is added into it. Although, I don't mind the Jackal Snipe. I find as long as you know where they are, I know generally where they do. I generally know where they are. So, as long as you know where they are, then it can be quite easily. It's quite easily finished. Certain levels, though, do be a bit of a pain when it does come to the Jackal Snipers. If anything, though, the real one that I only have the issues with is on, I think it's the episode title Sierra 117. It's mission title is Sierra 117. It's in Halo 3 after Johnson's Pelican gets shot down, after we are resurrected pretty much from falling out of space. And eventually, like, those snipers in that little forest there, legendary can be a bit of a pain. In the other games, they are just, what was it called? They're just carbines. So, they're not too bad in early difficulties, but in legendary, a few of them actually do have beam rifles, and the beam rifles are a pain. Because we literally get one hit, and I don't like that. They're too overpowered in that sense. It's ridiculous how strong they do get. However, it happens, so exactly. Well, that's exactly it. So, from the top of my memory, off the top of my head, this is quite simply a quite simple one. I do believe it does only take what was it? I do believe it does only take 15 or so minutes for me to get to the flood room. However, after the flood room, after the flood room, it does happen, and I do end up taking a little bit longer to do. However, I do end up managing. I can get through. Stuff does it does take a bit of time, namely with the flood, because the flood will pretty much come up on me out of nowhere, and they're like, "Hi, you can die now," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, but I don't want to." And then they're like, "Well, unfortunately, you don't have a say in that matter. You're going to die now," and I'm like, "Oh, okay," and then I die, and that's the kind of just what happens. I definitely did reckon that doing this would have been easier than just re-recording the episodes, because I've already got the episodes there, I've already got them copied over, and they're just a bit of a pain. This level in particular is a pain to get through without like knowing what I'm doing, and this is my favourite part. Walking through a corridor with grunts with an assault rifle, it's just fun because you just annihilate the grunts there. They don't stand a chance. They just die. They turn into Swiss cheese. That's how much bullets I filled with them. Oh, I'm trying to shoot that guy over that. That didn't work out very well. Yeah, I don't like the yellow shield jackals. They're a bit of a pain. They take a while. They take a lot longer to kill. So I don't like end up having to actually fight them. But that jackal is dead. Now I'm trying to figure out where I need to go, because this level does get a bit crazy because they've released the flood. And the Covenant's panicking. They don't know what to do. They're like, I don't know what these enemies are. I don't like them. They are terrifying us. What are we going to do? They are annihilating all of us. So they're panicking. They have no idea how to combat the flood. Their weapons are better for the flood, I've noticed, than human weapons, except for the shotgun. The shotgun is overpowered. Ugh. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that one. Again, I'm yawning a fair bit. I don't know why. Maybe I just didn't get enough sleep, or I got too much sleep. I'm not sure. And that jackal just did not die. I shot him in the head 3 times, and he was like, "Yeah, you know what? I have an invisible bulletproof helmet, so you can't kill me." And I'm like, "Well, that's just rude. I want to kill you. I want your blood on the floor." And he was like, "Yeah, well, no, screw you." And I'm like, "Well, rude." Yeah, this bit became a bit of a trouble. And yeah, I'm gonna die here, I believe. I think I die. Yeah, I did. So I've noticed that sometimes, I know that something that I did notice a lot with Halo 1 is that when you die, your body generally goes off in the same shape as always. However, sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes, you can have your body fall down in a different way. And then when that happens, it's nothing special really. It's new. It doesn't usually happen quite a lot. Ugh. But yeah, so ran out of ammo on my pistol there, so I'm just trying to make my way through this corridor And you saw that little bit of a part. If you saw that particle there briefly, then that is a flood particle. And yeah, if we look at that, no more weapons. I see needler stuff down there. Do I pick one up? I do pick one up. I'm trying to make my way up on there, and I'm not. I was struggling a little bit. So, pick up a needler, full ammo. I'm not sure what. I can't remember what my assault rifle's at. I stab him with the back of the needler because he shot me. And that's a new checkpoint there. So I think I've got some weapons over here, or is it later on the level that I do? Oh yeah, I think it's later on in the level where I get my shotgun. I get my shotgun from a flood, I know that. See, that's the only reason why I like the flood levels. It's because there's an unlimited supply of shotgun ammo. So I don't lose out on ammo when it comes to that. I just got to make sure that I kill them in time. Otherwise, then it can be a little bit difficult. But after playing through this, I have been thinking about wanting to do a what's it called? Lasso playthrough. Just not on camera, just generalized. However, this is the end of this first part, so after the cutscene, I'll be right back.
Why do we always have to listen to this old stuff, Sarge?
Watch your mouth, son. This stuff is your history. It should remind you grunts what we're fighting to protect.
And I'm back. So I have already gotten it. In fact, it did go through already as one playthrough. However, I did actually die. And we get spawned back here. So I figure instead of showing you the pain of me doing this area twice, I'll cut it from the second part. Because I know I only die the one time before my new checkpoint. So I can get through all this easily enough. Although I just hate dealing with the flood spores. Generally you think, yeah, that should be fine. Like on easy we can just stand there. And they get... And my shields destroy them. I think they've just got like 0.1 hit point. Or so. So it can be a bit of a pain. It can just be a bit of a pain to do. But... Oh. It happens. I am managing. Excuse me. I am getting there. So after this, I do plan on doing the rest of the editing for all the other episodes. Get them all ready so I can start uploading them. It is currently, as I said, it is the 30th, so it is Wednesday at the moment, which is generally my off day. So normally it would be Pokemon would go up tomorrow, but I don't think I have any Pokemon episodes there. No, I think I've got one. I think I do have one Pokemon episode ready to upload. Yeah, and then that just came out of nowhere. I knew that I was coming to the end, but I can never remember how many tiers, like waves exactly are there. And in case you're wondering why I'm just running, it's because I don't have anything good to take on the flood yet. And they're a bit of a pain. They're a bit of a pain in the butt. They're a bit of a pain in the backside. So I'm running for my life. It will probably take me a little bit. I might try and do the odd cut here and there on parts where I'm struggling a bit. Or I might just cut certain bits out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. I might fast forward some parts. of the video, and just to make it easier. And it's a bit difficult just to record like this without actually doing stuff. I'm finding myself fidgeting a fair bit. So actually, what I might do is, so it'll be about 15-minute recording at the moment. Yeah, this one might just be a short episode or so. I'm going to do I'm going to fast forward a bunch. I think I'll start that from now, and I figure I might make it a little easier. So currently you'll be seeing this just going through as fast forwarding. I'm not sure how fast I'm going to get the fast forwarding done yet. It's only about 20 minutes left of this, so if I do it at double the speed, then that's 10 minutes left. Triple 2.5 is 5 minutes. Yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. 20-minute episode. Yeah, so it is current. I'm not sure where I'm up to at the moment. I do actually get lost. I'm not sure if how far close I am to that, but I do get lost getting through a certain section. It is just after we get out of the room. So after we get out of the tower, I do get lost trying to make my way through this level. It's when we get out of there after we reunite with the Marines, and I effectively run off. I don't stay nearby them, I leave. I leave them to die, because the Marines are useless in Legendary. What I'm trying to think of, maybe, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I've got a bunch of other things I've got to try and edit together and record, just to make it easier. Because as you can see, I am actually running. I've just run out of my. I know you may have already seen this, but on my end, I've just run out of pistol ammo. So I've just got my Magnum. No, I mean not my Magnum. My assault rifle. Yeah. So I'm not sure. As I said, I'm not sure where we're up to now. If just about the speed, I'll do a random skip. I'm gonna do a random skip. I'm gonna skip to there. Alright, so I've finally got a shotgun. I don't remember where I picked up the shotgun, but I do believe I am nearing the exit. I believe, yeah, that kills me. I die now. Yeah, because I fall. Oh no, I just died. Yeah, I've got my shotgun from here. I have no idea where I'm meant to go. Yeah, as I said, I'm going to be fast forwarding this bit just because otherwise it'll be a pain trying to make my way through the entire level over and over and over again. Not knowing where I'm going, that sort of thing. Although I kind of will know where I'm going. One thing I do want to mention is that at the end of the level, there's an easy way to get the level to finish. That is via killing the 2 sentinels that are there. Because how the episode end triggers is with the death of the sentinels. That's how the episode ends. So you might briefly see me aiming for the sentinels, like trying to aim for the sentinels. That's because of that reason. Because with the sentinels' destruction, that is when the episode, like the game registers the game as like the level is being finished. It does take a bit of time though. So a lot of speedrunners will use that to, like that secret trick kind of thing to get through there. Quite easier, like a lot easier than before. Some people won't, some people just let it play out as per normal, but sometimes that final area can take a while. So I never knew what triggered that ending before. I always sort of like standing on a specific area, that kind of thing, but no, it was just by editing, by destroying the sentinels. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode off here. There might be a little bit afterwards here. I will not speed it up for the final cutscene. Anyway, I shall see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess the next episode where you'll be actually, after this one, will be Halo Reach's first level. So I shall see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace out.
Greetings. I am the monitor of Installation 04. I am 343 Guilty Spark. Someone has released the flood. My function is to prevent it from leaving this installation. but I require your assistance. Come, this way.
Chief, I've lost your signal! Where'd you go? Chief! Chief!
We must collect the index before we can activate the installation.